you up and they just laughing. You ready to come in here? You ready to come in here? You ready to come in here, baby? You ready to come in here? Hmm? Say good morning. Wave to the camera and say good morning. Say good morning. Papa, where is that thing? I gotta find the stuff. Say good morning. Oops. Thank you for the hug. Thank you for the hug. Are you gonna say good morning? Say ta-ta. Don't you dare tear my hair out. Don't you dare tear my hair out. Don't you dare tear my hair out. You've already done enough. Don't you dare. You see? I'ma just listen, I'ma just pick your little feathery hair too. I could do this too. See? You rip my hair out, I'ma rip yours out. Mwah. No. No. What you looking at? What are you looking at? You just love looking at yourself, don't you? Don't you? Ah. We gotta. Alright, so we're gonna learn some wording from here. Alright, let's go get the cards. Let's go get the cards. All right, we got the cards. We got the cards. All right, sit down. You're gonna be a good boy today. And do not touch the camera, okay? All right, so we are learning some words today. Last night, Christopher ripped up more than 8 cards. Guys, it's like the words that I'm trying to be consistent with him learning, he's ripping them up. He's ripping everything up. Everything. Good morning. So I'm gonna try to find some new words to add so he can learn those new words, because all the ones that I wanted him to learn, the 25 words, at least tomato is still in the queue. He ripped up everything. Oh my God. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing today? Trying to get this boy to learn some new words. All right. Umbrella. Umbrella. I'm trying to find the cards that I want him to learn, like dogs, cat, food stuff, corn that you've been eating all day, every time, and orange, eggs, fish, all that. So I'm trying to like organize the cards in, look, motorbike, boom, 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 bike, bicycle, boom, 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 boom. Helicopter. All right, we got the ice cream here. We got ice cream. Where is? I'm just gonna start teaching you everything. Yes, baby. 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 Say car. I'm trying to find car. 1,000. I could use 1,000 right now. Kites. Kites. Car. I can't find the car. Car. Where's it go? Where's a pig? Pig goes oink, 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 oink. Toothpaste, toothbrush, basic stuff that, okay, here's another umbrella. It's good to have different styles for the umbrella. Good morning, mom and child. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Thanks for stopping by. Just here trying to educate the little one, you know. Don't you go ripping nothing up now, please. Trying to give him some knowledge. This boy, he's so hard to learn. I don't know if I'm being too hard on my son or what. I feel like he should be saying at least 300 words by now. I feel like he should be having a full, we should be having a full dialogue at this moment. Oh my gosh, cat! I found the cat. He's about to be 2, he's gonna be 2 years old in April. This coming April, obviously. Do not rip the cat. He's ripped up so many cat cards. It's so hard to find a cat card. See the cat. Cat. Say cat. Cat. Say cat. Cat. He just looks at the word and smiles. He doesn't like, I don't know. He says it when he wants. He can say cat. Like when I'm trying to get him to say it, sometimes he say it, sometimes most times he don't. Same thing with dog, mama, dada, baby, baba, car,
Baba.
dada, grandpa. Everything that I'm saying, he's already said before. He said bicycle this morning out of nowhere, and I'm just like, say bicycle, he won't say it again. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't interact with a lot of children, not a lot, because we're home most of the time, and when we do go out, we're on errands, like going grocery shopping, post office. The only time he interacts with kids is when he's at the park. To me, that's not enough. That is not enough. And if he's getting 1 hour a day interaction with most people at the park, you know, their kids are kind of aggressive sometimes. Some moms are just weird. Like I try not to be in the mix. So when I'm at the park, I interact with him as much as I can. And if he does find a child to interact with where the mom is cool, I let him be. Last time he got pushed down at the park, another kid just pushed him down. A bigger kid, 3-year-old, pushed him down because he was touching. Christopher was trying to touch his stroller, so the kid pushed him down. Me as a mom seeing that, I'm not like gonna be like, oh, don't push my kid. Like, no, they're babies, right? But some moms would, you know, so it's just what it is. I want to get him out more, you know, like when we travel back home, we have more yard space to work with. He gets to play around more. He's more free to run around. In our limited space here, we don't have that luxury. Yeah, but I do feel like, yeah, well, Chris will be a big guy. He won't be being pushed. Thank you, right? And that's the funny thing, because Christopher was bigger than the 3-year-old that pushed him down. I just don't know. I just feel like my son is so young, he doesn't understand, like, obviously danger, all of that stuff, conflict. So this poor little baby is just, and here comes this 3-year-old, no, touch my stuff, don't touch my stuff, and push him down. Poor Christopher was just like, what's going on? All I could do is just pick up my baby. That's all I could do, is just pick up my baby off the ground and laugh it off. We both, the other mom too, you know, she was cool about it, because she reprimanded him, telling no, be nice, you know, which is what being a mom is all about. I like that. But like I said, you have some ghetto ass mother. No, I'm not trying to hear none of that. So that is why I don't like when my son go to the park and interact with any and everybody's child. I have to be careful with whom we interact with because there are crazy people in New York, okay? Kisses? Mwah. Mwah. Alright, let's find some more cards. We got fish. We got pigs. We are supposed to go park today, but I'm just here waiting on maintenance to come do some stuff in my apartment. Strawberry! Strawberry! Orange! 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 You should get him a silent basketball. He can. Oh yeah, a silent basketball. Is there's? I have 2 basketball stuff for him, but what's the silent basketball? I don't know what that is. Educate me, please. I have this that he plays with. He was just playing with it a while ago. And that one that he broke up, which I gotta throw away. But what is a silent basketball? Is there any such thing as a ball that you bounce that does not make any noise? Is that even possible? Lobster. Oh, the chicken, the dog. Yes. I'm finding them. The rabbit, the owl. Oh, you're fun. Car. Look, car. Yeah, on Amazon it works the same as a basketball, but technology took away the sound. Excuse me. I did not know that. That's good to know. I'm gonna look into that. Definitely look into that. Motorbike, another motorbike, helicopter. Alright, so we got car, we got rabbit, owl, dog. I'm trying to find like 40 good cards for him. Banana! Yes, found the banana. Please, guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up to increase my channel. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so. No, Christopher. No. You are... Listen. This is not what we're about today. You see what I'm saying? I should have organized these cards without him seeing me doing it. All right, stop. Sofa. Take the sofa. You could take the sofa because you don't know nothing about sofa yet. You could take that. If you rip it up, it's fine. Take the sofa. Just hold on to that for now. I will gather these ones. This is crazy. Hi guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by. I'm here trying to teach this little boy some words, and he won't adhere. He just wants to do what he wants to do. He just wants to TV, mess the cards up, rip them up, bind them up. Dinosaur. So right now I'm just trying to organize, find the cards that I want to get for him. Taxi car. No, this one you cannot rip. You're not allowed to rip this one. Onions, you cannot rip onions. Anything you eat every day and don't know, you need to learn. Okay? You need to learn chair too. Every day he climbs on the chair. Everything that's in his, learning spectrum, you're gonna learn. Come. Christopher. All right, that's it. That is it. Stop. Here. No, we don't need to give him that one because he's gonna rip a camel. All right, I think I have enough cards for now. We need to find the grandpa card if we can. The other day I was talking to my dad and I'm trying to get him to say grandpa. When he finally said it, I'm just like, oh my god, like. but then he just doesn't want to say anything. Like when I'm trying to get him to just be like, Grandpa, say Grandpa, say Grandpa. And you know what he does? He has this thing where I would ask him to say words, and like a minute after, then he says it. Especially, he's your only child. Yes, he is. Especially at night. Last night, I was teaching him, and when I tell you, this boy is so clever. He is so clever because when I was teaching him, he did not want to learn. So I said, all right, let me put the cards away. Put the cards away. As soon as I put the cards away, he says, car, dog, dog. And I'm like, oh, now you want to learn when it's time to go to bed, because he knows it's time to close his eyes, because once the light's off, he knows it's bedtime. So he's trying to be slick. All right, you could have the taxi. Yeah, he's trying to be slick. Saying these words when it's time. As soon as the light goes out, he's ready to chat. Like, boy, if you don't lock your eyes. Triangle. Yes, stuff like that. We need to, oh, no, I should not give you this one. I need those good cards. All right, this is enough. This is enough. We have enough cards for now. Let me put these away before you rip them up. All right, baby, what are we going to learn? Car. See, even though it says taxi, what I do is I put my hand over it for now, because I don't want to confuse him. Anything that looks like a car, even though it says taxi, he's too young to, he doesn't know what the taxi is, you know, so I'm just like, cover it like this so he doesn't see the words and confuse him. Car. When he gets bigger, obviously, and can word stuff and pronounce stuff, then we say taxi. Right, guys? I'm trying. I'm really trying here. Where is the grandpa card? I can't find the grandpa card. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, all of this just to find grandpa. And okay, chair, we got chair. Where are these people? They are taking quite a while. I need to start my day. I can't do nothing. I can't get my day started. I can't even do nothing significant because I'm waiting on these people to come and do some mini stuff in here. They're supposed to paint the kitchen. Whoop. I respectfully think he may be autistic. Well, if that's the case, I need to talk to his doctor about it. So, you know, stop, Christopher, stop. So, all right. See, I believe it, because what is this? Jesus Christ. He is so ridiculous. No. As soon as you can identify the problem. Yeah. So, and another thing is that when I spoke to his doctor, so his pediatrician is like, do you speak another language in the home? And I said, yes, but not really. Hey. Subway. All right. So I said yes, because I'm from Jamaica. I speak Patois, but it's on the national scale. It's not recognized as a universal. Well, it's a universal language, but it's not officially a language. So she had asked me if I speak another language. I said yes. She's expressed to me that oftentimes when a child is in a home with two language speaking dialect, they're going to have a little bit of speech delay because they're trying to process the dialect of both. Even though English and Patois is very similar, broken English, you know. And I keep saying this, I feel like my babies understand more Patois than anything, because that's what I be over here talking to him, you know. So the other day he says, wa me baba. wants his baba, right? He wants his baba. He want me baba, and I'm just like, that's crazy. And the way he say it too, he almost have a little accent. So cute. But I'm gonna look into it. Apple. So how many words should a 1-year-old, practically 2-year-old, because he'll be 2 in the next 3 months. So how many words should a 2-year-old should be saying at this point? Where is his father? I can see you need help. In his life, I live in New York, and his father lives in Jamaica, and I'm just a single mom, no co-parenting. We don't speak to each other. Hey! All right. See, this is what I'm saying. And I'm surrounded by Ricans. My neighbors has an 18-month-old daughter who speaks both languages at her young age. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Why are you trying to take the cards from me? Why are you trying to take the cards from me? Why are you trying to take the cards from me? Why? Like right now, he should be saying, "Please, Mom, I want it." Yeah. I mean, I'm around when why would you rip the why would you rip the card like this? That's the umbrella card, Christopher. We need that one. We need that one. Stop it. Stop it. But you know what I noticed? He understands everything that I express to him when I tell him to do certain things. He understands pretty much, you know. So, but listen, if that's what it is, I wouldn't even be surprised given everything that I went through or whatever this is. I don't even know, but I'm trying the best that I can, you know. The only thing that would make anyone say he's autistic is the fact that I feel like he's not. I think he should be saying a whole lot more words. And when Christopher is in his playpen over there by himself, guys, he be I'm gonna record some stuff when he does, because he is chatting himself up, and I'm not even gonna lie. When he got his around 9, I think it was around before we had went to Jamaica the first time, he got some vaccines that made me say there's no way in hell he's getting no more back-to-back vaccines like that. Like at 7 months he was saying mama, dada, he was saying up, he's been saying baby since forever. That's like his go-to words. I don't know why. He's been saying baby since forever. And mama, dada, up, uppity, down, all of them stuff he was saying at, I kid you not, at 7 months. He started walking a little around 9 months-ish, right? 9 months to 10 months. But he wasn't officially walking. He was just taking little steps and falling down. Well, on another note, you're naturally very beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to offend you. I honestly wish I could help you. I'm not offended, hon. I promise I'm not offended. But yeah, he was walking, and after he got his vaccine that day, it was so crazy because before he got the vaccine, my baby's legs were so strong. And then after he got the vaccine, you know, he was still pushing through that same day, still resilient, being strong. The next day, my baby couldn't even get up. And yes, maybe because his legs was hurt. His legs was hurting him from the pain. But even after 2 weeks, any progress that he was trying to make with walking got slowed down. Everything got slowed down. And then it started picking back up like a month after. And he stopped talking. He was just silent, just looking at me all crazy. And I even told the doctors, like, what? I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared. I was so scared to give him vaccine after that. I made a choice to delay all of his vaccines from there. And that's what I've been doing since. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's the vaccine or that it isn't. I really don't know. All I know is he was making great, around the time when he was 9 months, he was making great progress until he got them 4 shots, that all 4 or whatever he got. Like, I can't even keep up. A lot of people would label me as a bad mom for not knowing all these things are keeping up, but it's on. If I go check his immunization card, everything is on there. So I'm just like, I tried. I was one of those mothers who was like, should I give my child a vaccine? Should I not? Then I said to myself, my parents gave it to me. Why not? Why not give it to him? Why not let him get what I had? But then you look at the vaccines chart from the year that I was born compared to now, it's not the same things they're getting. They're getting so many. Boy, I don't know what they're giving these kids. To be honest with you, if I had the choice, I probably would just give him like maybe just the basic vaccines and not all these extra crazy shit. I don't think hepatitis B, right? Hepatitis B vaccine. Honestly, as a black man in America, I feel like having to depend on white people for healthcare is insane. We are in bad shape. Listen, I second that. I second that. Why you ripping this up? It's rough, man. It is really rough. I just can't imagine. Jesus. But I don't know. I just wish we didn't have to get so many vaccines. Like, I do believe in the vaccines. Yes, I believe in some of the vaccines, but I don't believe in all of them. Like, for example, when I was 19, I got the COVID. No, not the COVID. You remember about the COVID? I got the H1N vaccine, and if I tell you, it's because of getting the H1N vaccine that made me decide never to get the COVID. And in fact, since then, since it's been a decade since I got that vaccine, over a decade and a half actually, and I'm just like, breastfeeding is very important as well. It gives your child a better chance. That is true. I breastfed up until I was 4 months, 4 to 5 months ish. But anyways, when I was 19, I did the H1N. Here, take this one. I did the H1N vaccine, and it put me in the hospital. That was the first time I was ever hospitalized, other than the time I was born. I've never been in the hospital other than when I was working in the hospital. Like, I've never been hospitalized in my life up until I took the H1N flu shots. And I remember I had a fever so bad I couldn't get up. I called my ex-fiance at the time. 19 with a fiance. I called my ex-fiance at the time, and he came rushing all the way from Staten Island because my mom was sick. She was doing her chemotherapy and couldn't come out of bed, so I couldn't even dare stress my mom. So he came over. When he saw me, he was like, yeah, we gotta call 911. And I was telling him, no, I'm fine. And he's like, you can't even get up out of bed. I've never been so sick. I was so sick to the point where I couldn't even move my neck like this. I couldn't lift my arm. I had a really bad fever. When I went in, I was in and out. Which is also the only time I've ever been unconscious, in and out, in and out. It was crazy. When I went in, the doctor was like, I was crying because I said, I feel bad that I rode in an ambulance. I've never been in an ambulance before. Mind you, you know what, never mind. I'm not going to talk that part. But the people in the ambulance, they made me feel so bad. When I tell you that you said the word earlier, I just don't want to say it, that lady and men, listen, they looked at me like I wasn't sick. I didn't need to be there. I'm wasting time. I could have just walked to the emergency room. I mean, I was willing, but my ex-boyfriend at the time, and I'm going to be fair, my ex-boyfriend at the time was also... So, can you imagine? And he was going off on them. I just shut up because I was like, she's sick. And he's like, check her temperature. When they checked my temperature, the other guy was like, yeah, she has a really bad fever. This fever is emergency fever. I think they said it was like 106 or something. I remember when I said to the nurse, and I was crying my eyes out, I said to the nurse, I feel so bad. I should have just walked here. And she's like, no, your fever is death record fever. You can die from this. You need to be here. Don't feel bad about coming in the ambulance. And I was like, oh, thank God, she made me feel so much better. Then she expressed to me, oh, you have a strand of the H1N flu virus. Remember, guys, if you guys remember back then, it was all on TV. Everybody was panicking, the swine flu. And I was a dummy. And I was like, let me go get this vaccine to not get sick. Guys, I got the sickest I've ever been my whole entire life. Like, it was, but even after, I've never even been that sick in my life, even after. Guys, so I was in there for over 24 hours, and I just remember sleeping in and out, sweating, them changing my whatever and putting my drips in, and my ex was there the whole time with me. And I was like, when I woke up, I felt so good. I'm not even gonna lie, when the fever broke, I felt so relief. And the lady, but when I was talking to the nurse, she had explained to me, because she said, when she said you had a strand of the swine flu, and I was like, how did I get a strand of the swine? Guys, listen to this. How did I get a strand of the swine flu? And I just took the vaccine. She laughed. She's like, the live virus is in the vaccine. She's like, yeah, the live virus is in the vaccine. Then you're gonna get a strand of the virus to come back. I was like, that's when I learned how vaccine worked. Big 19-year-old didn't know how vaccine worked. That's when I learned how it worked. And I hope YouTube don't strike me for talking about this when I put this up on my channel, but it's the facts. The nurse said to me, yes, there is a strand of the virus in there, and that's why I got sick. So basically, me getting that freaking vaccine is what gave me the flu. Guys, from that day, I never ever took another flu shot. And prior to that, all the years before, I would take a flu shot every year, and I would get a flu every year. And I would say to my mom, I just don't get it. One day my mom said to me, it was after I got out of the hospital, my mom said to me, Wendy, well, back home they call me Wendy, my pet name. She was like, you've been in America for how many years? You've been here since you was 12 years old. You've been living in Jamaica all your life. How many times you got the flu in Jamaica naturally versus when you come here and you get in the flu shot? And when my mom said that to me, I was like, you know what? She's right. Because every year I would go get the flu shot, and the flu did not skip me a year, and I never even thought about it. So now the last time I had a flu, I'm not gonna lie, was in 2020, right before the pandemic, and I thought I might have caught COVID, but before they even announced it. But that's why I never got the COVID vaccine. I tell myself, if I ever got that vaccine, I would die. I tell myself, I don't care what's going on in this world, if it's real or not, let me catch it. If I'm gonna die, let me die. All right, but I would rather catch it naturally and fight it off, or go get whatever medication they got. I'm not gonna give myself no injection that's gonna give me a chance of getting it just to build antibodies up to protect. No, I don't care. No, nope. Assalamu alaikum. Nope. Guys, I'm sorry. It's the truth. Oh my God. But I'm gonna talk to my doctor about my son's growth and how everything is going. You know, so far they said he seems like he's normal, so I still think he's normal. Either way, I'm stuck with him. He's mine. I gotta stick beside him. That's my baby. Yep. Yes, baby. I gotta stick beside you no matter what. It's just me and you. No daddy in his life, just me and him. Okay. Big boy. All I hope is that when he goes to school, he's not a bully, and he's not bullying anybody, and he doesn't get bullied. And if he does get bullied, I'm teaching him to stand up for himself. I'm teaching him to whoop asses if they bother him. Because you ain't going to be no big body, big back, big belly for no reason. Sit on them, stomp on them, jump on them if you have to. Anything you gotta do. No daddy in his life. Yeah, it's not my fault. I didn't choose that life. The dad chose it, so what can I do? Alright, come. I'm not gonna beg or chase anyone to be in your child's life. I'm not gonna beg for the bare minimum. And yeah. But I would much rather refrain from speaking about him. I made a decision to not talk about everything. If you watch some of my other lives, you will see why. You know, I just don't want to get back into that topic of getting cheated on while I was pregnant with my child and him having another child with someone else. Yeah, it's a lot going on there, but I just don't want to talk about it anymore, okay? Respectfully. Again, if you're new, you can watch some of my videos to catch yourself up, to understand where we are in our life and why things are the way they are. You know, I just don't want people to feel like I'm talking about them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let me get it for you. All right, we're gonna eat some stuff now. Snack time. It's snack time. Yeah, I don't want people to feel like I'm talking about them because they've inserted themselves in my life and make themselves a part of my story, and because I'm talking about them, they feel like I'm obsessed with them or like, no, absolutely not. So, yes, my love, I'm in New York. New York, baby. We in New York. Where are these meetings? What time is 10:18? I want to go start cooking dinner. I'm gonna have to order food out today, guys. They gotta do my kitchen, and I gotta get this done. I need it done. I'm not delayed anymore because it's been delayed for 2 weeks now. And I want to paint my little office area. It's like it's not a lot going on, but it's not even gonna take them an hour to do. Why would it take me so long? Should have came to Philadelphia. It's too expensive. You're right. I don't know how Philadelphia is, the market out there, but I'm looking to move soon. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. I want to move out of state. I don't want to be in New York anymore. I definitely don't want to be in New York anymore. It's very, very, very much expensive over here. Eggs are expensive too. Like, it's too much for no reason. Food is expensive. Milk is getting expensive. Milk is like $8, $9 for a jug of milk. The other day I went to buy a different brand of milk for my son because they just raised the milk. I'm like, it doesn't even make no difference because the other one was still more expensive than the one that I normally buy that they just raised. I'm like, we have a ton of New York people moving, and it's very similar to New York. Yeah, I know. I used to go to Philly a lot when I used to visit my older sister, but it's nice out there. It definitely reminds me of New York. I'm not like these friends. Here. You want to take a nap? Let me go grab him a snack. Here. Come. Oh, your high chair? No, leave my phone alone. Leave my phone alone. Come. Leave my phone alone. Here you go. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. He doesn't even say thank you. See why people are calling you autistic? Stop. Really, Christopher? Look. Really? I don't know what to do with my hair. I gotta wash my hair, get some treatment in it. I took my braids out last night. Oh my God. I don't know if I should re-braid it up. I'm here eating this snack. Honestly, baby snacks, they be hitting the spot. Here, eat it. Alright, let me get you grapes instead, because you don't want to eat this. Come. You want banana? You want apple? You want orange? Here. Apple, grapes, or orange? Grapes. Grapes it is. I want to take him to the park today, but like I said, I'm just waiting on these people to finish what they're doing. I don't know why they're taking so long. Why do I have a feeling you look fine? Thank you. I have a feeling they're gonna come after 2. Thankfully, I don't have anything to ship today. So I gotta go grocery shopping, do laundry, go over some inventory. Oh my God, my little. Let me tell you something, guys. I lost all my hair once I gave birth to my son. 3 months after I gave birth to my son, I have a whole bag of hair that came off my head over the course of like few months. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my hair and go from there. Come, baby. No, Christopher. That is not nice. That is not nice. Guys, I'm going to end my life soon. You look like Baby John. Looking like Baby John in your jumper. Guys, doesn't he look like Baby John in his jumper? Ah, Baby John. You look like Baby John. Baby John has a similar outfit on. Look at you. Look at you. You look like Baby John, Christopher. Baby John, baby. Bye. Say bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna go now. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, tata. And you gotta pick up the grapes off the floor. Put it in the bag. Really, Christopher? Jesus Christ. I say a good thing I wipe it floor now, and this is crazy because I gotta wipe it again. Anyways, guys, you can't put the whole thing in your mouth like that. You gotta bite it. Anyways, guys, we are heading out. We will be back live later today. Watch him. You go like you're a big man. This boy go on like him a big man. Do not break it. Anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up on our video. And drop some comments in the comment section too. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.